All right, so again, a net force is the sum of all forces acting on an object. So I'll give you an example. So let's say you have an object, okay? And we're calculating net forces if they're going in the same direction. So we have one force pushing 10 newtons to the right. We have another force pulling 7 newtons to the right. Well, we're going to add the forces, okay? So 10 plus 7 equals 17. So this object is going to move 17 newtons to the right. So it's going to move right, okay? If you have objects, or if you have a force acting on an object and it's moving in opposite directions, okay? So you have one force pushing 10 newtons to the right, the other force 15 newtons to the left, you're going to subtract, okay? Because they're going different directions. So different, subtract. So 15 newtons minus 10 newtons is going to be 5 newtons. And it's gonna move in the direction of the greatest force. So since the left is the bigger number, 15, it's gonna move towards the left. Okay? So example here, if you're moving objects in the same direction, it'd be like your friend helping you move a heavy couch. One person's gonna pull, the other one's gonna push. And you would add those forces because y'all are moving the same way. When we subtract forces, that's when it's gonna be opposite directions. So it might be like tug of war, where you're pulling opposite ways. Or when you arm wrestle, you guys are gonna be pushing against each other. So that's when you subtract, okay? Sometimes you're gonna have where you're gonna need to combine forces. So for example, here we have 10 newtons to the right, 5 newtons to the right. So we would add those together first, which gives us 15 newtons. And then we have 7 newtons left. So we would subtract 15 minus 7 to get the total amount of forces adding on there, acting on the object, which would be 8 newtons. So first, you're going to add same direction. They go in the same direction, add. And then if there's any opposite directions, you're going to subtract. So this object is going to move 8 newtons to the right.